As we celebrate these soon-to-be graduates, we're going to take a little time to introduce you to two earlier Bell Multicultural High School graduates and one graduating senior to help highlight what makes our school so special. Amber Walton grew up in St. Croix and moved to Washington in the ninth grade. As a junior, she wrote a play for Young Playwrights Theater that was published and performed by a professional theater company. And with her classmates in Global Kids, she participated in international development and microlending. Amber will attend Smith College next year and plans to study science to become an epidemiologist.
When I started reading a book about Jonas Salk, who is, the polio pioneer, and I really loved what he did, and I loved the service that he gave back to the community by giving away his vaccine, and I was just so drawn in it, and I started going to workshops about epidemiology, and but this year has been such a intensive year full of all of this stuff that I was never exposed to. I mean, I think every teacher here is really dedicated to teaching our students, and we all students build a relationship with a teacher that is long lasting. So I know I'll be in touch with my teachers even when I go to Smith. My mother's been somebody, she was a teenage mother, so she's very strict about school education. She wants us all to go to college. My older sister is in Cornell University now, so her priority is getting us educated, pushing us into college. Yes. I come here and I have to identify social justice, what my short-term goals are, long-term goals. So, yeah, it was like having my mom around me all the time, which is good.
Haime Contras is a leader in the Service Employees International Union, one of the largest unions in the nation. Jaime left El Salvador when he was 13, crossing the U.S.-Mexican border with a younger brother to join his dad. Eventually, the whole family immigrated to the Washington, D.C. area. When he graduated from Bell Multicultural High School in 1994, Jaime joined the Navy for 3 years before returning to work for the union and to obtain a college degree. As a local leader in the union, Jaime has led Washington area mobilizations on behalf of immigration reform, including a huge rally in 2006 that drew 250,000 people to the National Mall. The late Massachusetts Senator Ted Kennedy joined Jaime in addressing the crowd.
Well, I come from a big family. There's 6 of us, and my mom and my dad. And in my family, both my mom and my dad were working day and night. But that wasn't enough to sustain the family. So once you turn 16, you actually had to go find a job. And so I went to work in cleaning. At that time, I started working in 1992. At that time, you had 2 options. You can go work for McDonald's and make $4.75 an hour, or you can go work in cleaning and make $5 an hour. So I decided to go do the cleaning job. And for me in particular, Bell provided me with a foundation. I think that a lot of kids who graduate from Bell I live with, which is, you have to believe that you can succeed. You have to show commitment to what you do, and you have to show that you care about what you do, but also about community. I think that's a foundation that can help anyone succeed. All the teachers there are just completely dedicated to the students. And they are like a part of your family. They don't mind telling you when you're doing something wrong. And it's they say it takes a village to raise a child, and that's exactly what the Bell is part of, raising a child.
Shu Quin is a math teacher at Lincoln Middle School. She immigrated to the United States from China when she was 14 years old. When she graduated from Francis Junior High School, she enrolled in Bell and found she could excel in both academics and in sports.
I wanted to be a teacher because of Bell. because all the support that I got from my teacher, Mr. Smith, who still works here, Mr. Devaney, Ms. Harsham, and the counselor, Ms. Baker, and Ms. Lindsay, they're still here today. So I got a lot of support from them and make me wanted to give back to the community. And I remember the one thing I got out the most is able to allow us to dream big. Because like, I would say they foster the idea that you are somebody, and you will be going to college and you will become somebody. Because I was in the volleyball team, basketball team, and like the tennis team. So I was able to do a lot more than just academic stuff. I was able to see what else I can accomplish, what else I can do other than just book. The students, I see myself in them, even though like I'm not Hispanic, I'm not African American, but I see a lot of me in them in terms of coming from a diverse background, coming from like a working class family. I can relate to them. That's because I got so much support from my counselor, my teachers from here, that I want to give back to the community.
A future epidemiologist, a leader in the labor movement, a teacher who came back to give back. 3 exceptional individuals who benefited from a community-supported high school, giving young adults an opportunity to excel whom otherwise may have not been given a chance. Columbia Heights Education Campus. Perseverance, ethics, and character in the pursuit of academic excellence.